up, guys? Hey, this is Justin Peck. I'm with RacePro Technologies. We're an off-road racing team, and I'm going to give you a little tour of what we drive. What we're looking at here, this is a Geyser Brother truck. Rick Geyser builds one of the best trucks around, for sure. So this is kind of our new baby. We're really anxious to debut it in our next race, Vegas to Reno. So what we have here is a LS3 motor, fuel injected, running roughly about 520 horse. This is more of a driver's class, so we don't have huge horsepower to pull out of the big holes, but they're still super fast. The suspension components right here, we've got 35 to 37 inches of travel, so we can hit huge bumps at big speed. It basically is like driving a couch. Well, sort of like driving a couch. It's more of like being in a paint shaker for 9 hours, but we can hit the big stuff, we can hit the big rocks, and it doesn't completely blow you to pieces. In the desert, there's a lot of rocks, a lot of things that you can get flats with. So what we're not seeing on the truck right now is we carry 2 spares. So there's a spare here and then a spare on the other side of the fuel intake. If we're driving and we get a flat, the co-driver will jump out, he'll unlatch a spare tire from here, and then we've got our jack system right here. He'll pull the jack system out and then stick it underneath a certain point, jack the truck up, and we'll burn a tire on and off. A good fast stop, if we blow a tire out in the field, is about 1 minute 30 seconds to maybe 2 minutes at the most. Here again, it's all like we're really basing everything off of time. So we're point A to point B as fast as we can. So as we move forward, these are our safety nets. These are all required by the series. So if we tip over, typically we like to be able to make sure that the driver and the co-driver stays in the car and not outside the car. Inside, you've got a GPS unit. The series gives us a track layout, and then we load it into the GPS unit, and then the co-driver, he'll make the calls. So while I'm driving, if I can't see, if it's dark outside, or if there's a lot of dust, and we're doing, let's say, 120 miles an hour on a straight, and it's really dusty, and he can see a right-hand 90-degree turn, he can tell me in advance so we don't overshoot that turn. You overshoot a turn, something like that, you get hurt, you ruin the truck, and basically end your day. And here again, we like the wind.
We're here at A&G Motorsports. We're going to give you guys a walk around the unlimited buggy now. Difference between the buggy and the truck, motors in the back. This truck's an unlimited buggy. It's a Class 1 car, unlimited horsepower, unlimited suspension, whatever you want to do, it's wide open. We run an extremely big Redline Performance engine. They got a lot of R&D. They built a ton of hot rod engines, street cars, and a ton of sand car engines. So they know what they're doing when it comes to dirt and making stuff live when it's bouncing. We're doing anywhere from top speed from 140 to 155 miles an hour in the dirt, which long travel suspension, it's not like a sports car, so when you're doing those speeds, it definitely gets your adrenaline rushing. We got King shocks all the way around the car. You can see how big they actually are to take the big holes. Kind of a good comparison. I'm about 5'7", 5'8", so that shows you how big those shocks are. We're in the middle of prepping this car right now, so nothing's on it. But you can see the trailing arm's a little different, the whole rear's different, engine's in the back, transmission's in front of the engine. Pretty much everything backwards to a truck, but buggy definitely gets it on. With the motor in the back, the radiator's not in the front, it's up here behind us. Our fuel cell is actually, you stab here to get the fuel in the car, and our fuel cell actually runs underneath the driver and passenger seat. So it's pretty much your floorboard is fuel cell and up behind you. We're running like a LS7 tall deck, just over 900 horsepower. So this thing likes to pop wheelies.